Hey guys, good day and welcome to another episode of Murphex Traders analysis, a weekly currency. This week we're going to be looking at two pairs, which is the USD Canadian dollars and Euro CHF, which is these two. So pardon me with all of this, because this is my second take. So let me delete some of this. Okay, deleting that. Deleting this. Okay. Delete. Come on, man. Moving mad. So guys, sorry, this was as a result of my second take during the recording of this video. So I want to make it short, so that was why I'm actually leaving this behind, so it doesn't have to be too long. You can actually just get the necessary details and then go back to your previous engagements. So this is how we start. Okay, this is one. This is two. Yep. Then we have a midpoint. You know me and my midpoints. I don't joke with my midpoint. Midpoints my guarantors. Okay. So using our trend line analysis, okay, I think we're all set, so I can actually just get rid of everything and then start my analysis from the beginning. Good. So this is USD Canadian dollars. Now USD Canadian dollars, Um, okay, so the USD Canadian dollars has been on a downward trend over the past week for for how long now? For a few months now. I think it started out of March and has been on a downward trend since March. And this can only mean one thing, that the US dollar has been losing its power over the past few months, starting off from March to now. So what we're going to be looking at is where the market is actually heading to. This is a very, very, very strong selling market, and trading against the market at this point will be very dangerous. So what we're going to be doing here is we will wait for the price to get to the midpoint, which it will. The midpoint is always, or let's say 90% of the time, guaranteed that it will get to that point. So the market closed here and it is heading downwards. So, but we do not know if it would pull back up a bit before coming back down, because after moving this far, it has to consolidate for it to either continue going. Because if we look at previous trades here, when the market has been on, okay, I'm trying to find the perfect, okay, good. Now the market was on a very strong selling market. It consolidated a bit, now pulled back down, went up a bit, went back up again, and then only for a short while, and then continued back down again. So these are always my mini trend lines. Probably it should be enough. So mini trend lines. Yeah. Good. So as it is, isn't this now? Good. So good. Now, all we need to do is wait for the price to get to this point. Now, like I said in my last video, you do not tell the market where it is going to. The market actually goes where it wants to go to, and all you have to do is follow the market. So if the price gets to this point and doesn't pull back up and breaks out of this point, all we have to do is place a sell. Let's change this. This is the sell market, so we change it to red. This is the sell market. That color is conflicting a lot, so I need something more, yeah, more abstract. Good. So this is where we place our sell stop. Okay. So our sell stop will be at this point. Now, with our take profit, how do I? Okay, good. Our take profit should be around here. Our take profit is 70 pips below. Okay, that was a problem. So we place the sell stop here just underneath the midpoint. Just underneath the midpoint. And a stop loss just above the midpoint, which is about let's say our stop loss could be And then we can also place a buy stop. A buy stop there. If you take profits around this region. $76 pips. So from what we have here, we say if the market gets to this point, a sell stop triggers, and then our trade executes, and the take profit is just below, and then our stop loss for the sell stop is about 25 pips. Then our stop loss for our buy stop is equally 25 pips. So our take profit is 676 pips for a buy stop. So you put two pending orders. And how you do that? You go to new order, you go to pending order, the pair is already selected, you choose your lot size, use these points around here to place your trade, and that is it. That is all on. So we close this, close it so it can be very glaring for everyone. So our buy stop is here, our sell stop here, and then our take profit for the sell is here, and our take profit for the buy is there. So whichever triggers, we close the order. So one, because if the sell stop triggers, you do not have to let the buy stop pending order to remain, so it doesn't trigger two trades. So if one triggers, you go for it and delete the order. And how you delete the order, you'll be right clicking on it and then you delete the order, or you go to your terminal and then delete your order. So that is that for USDCAD. Now we go to Euro CHF. This one doesn't really have much in it, and from my analysis, I saw that the market is actually is in a ranging market. But one significant thing you have to take note of is that the support points keep rising. So there is a tendency that the market is actually getting set for a buy. Now, this is the top point, this is the mid second resistance, this is the lower support, lower an extra support like that. So if you see the initial support, this strong wick here, we saw this point was never repeated, this one was never repeated, this was never repeated, this was never repeated, and now we have a feeling that it will actually hit around this area. So this is where we're setting our buy limit. Buy limit is a buy signal, but it is actually below the current market price. So wherever this is the current market price as of now, and the buy limit is around here. So when it comes down to this region, it pulls back up. Now this will be our stop loss of about I think 4 pips, if I'm not mistaken, 5 pips, and from here now 20 pips for our take profit 1, and the take profit, the different point, you don't close the trade. What you do is you now take your stop loss from this point to your take profit 1. If it gets to your take profit 2, you move your stop loss to take profit 2. Now when it gets to take profit 3, you close the trade. Now if you move it to take profit 1 and it comes back to hit your take profit 1, no problem, that's the end of the trade. You don't have to go back into the trade again. So this is how you do this. It's more like protecting your profit. So you don't really have to close it at 1, it has to shut you off. So you move your stop loss from here to this point, it means 20 pips secured. You move it from here to this point, it means 32 pips secured. You move it from here to here, full 50 pips. So we're looking at 50 pips, but we'll be cutting it in bits. So for a ranging market, this is what you do. You buy low and sell high. So when it gets to the lowest point here, it triggers for a buy, and then we start feasting. So that's the 2 pairs we're going to be looking at this week, and I think there's really nothing more again to talk about these pairs. So so if you actually enjoyed that, and you also were part of those that benefited from our last week analysis, because our buy stop triggered, and some made money, some came to me and thanked me, some didn't. So now why I'm using this was in case, because I'm still having difficulties with the audio, and we have a mic on the way and it's not arrived yet. So we're still hoping on that. When it does, our audio quality would actually improve drastically. So try and accommodate us for the time being, and make sure you understand what we're doing here. If you're having difficulties understanding what we're doing here, do definitely drop a message on the comment section. And also you can contact us on any of our social media platforms. Then we'll get back to you. If you want to enroll for our classes, you can definitely contact us on any of our social media platforms, or you can drop a message here and we will definitely chat. Then we'll make an arrangement on how you want to go, or how we go about the training. So our training is still open. Our signals, this is our new way of giving out signals, rather than always trying to supply signals daily. As time goes on, we will definitely go into that, because of my busy schedule. So I can't really be giving you signals every day, and so we just analyze once a week, and you don't really have to trade all the time. Just make sure you know what you're doing. Analyze once a week, make sure you've done your proper checks and everything. Then you place your trade and you go to bed. So whichever one triggers for the pending order, we go. So we'll be dealing more with pending orders, because we don't really trade while the market's on. It's when we start making probably daily analysis of different pairs, and that is when we can start placing direct buys and direct sells. So but for now, Pending orders is our thing for now. So yeah, that's all, and I'm hoping to actually see you soon again next week. But before I go, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I need a minimum of 1,000 subscribers is the target, and make sure you share the video with a friend. Share the link with a friend so you can actually reach out to more people, because not everyone, you might not be opportunity to actually sit down with them, talk to them about the whole stuff. So if they have a link to the video, they could actually see for themselves. So that's all for this week, and hoping to see you guys next week on our weekly currency. So thank you, and bye bye.